Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to meet Nettsspend, the 16-year-old rap sensation hailing from the vibrant city of Richmond, Virginia. This young gun is like the James Bond of the underground scene, always surrounded by intrigue, and you never quite know what he's going to drop next. So, let's dive into the world of Nettsspend, shall we? Now, if you thought your squad was big, think again. Nettsspend is closely affiliated with a variety of groups that sound like they're straight out of an underground superhero convention. We're talking Nova Gang, 1C34, Witch Gang, Crash Out Boys, and even the enigmatic Nightmare. It's like he's the life of the party at every hidden hip-hop gathering. He's got group affiliations for days, and that's just how he rolls. But Nettsspend doesn't keep all his creative juices to himself. He's all about those collabs. He loves teaming up with fellow underground talents like Xavier Zobazed and Yahapo JJ. It's as if he's the conductor of an underground orchestra, bringing together unique voices to create some electrifying tunes. This young artist didn't waste any time making his mark. He burst onto the scene with his first EP, Kick Door, dropping it like it's hot on May 26th, 2023. But here's where it gets wild. Just 1 week later, on June 8th, 2023, he comes at us with the Kick Door Pauls deluxe version. I mean, it's like he's in a race against time to redefine the term rapid release. Nettsspend isn't your run-of-the-mill rapper. He's been hailed as one of the most creative and up-and-coming artists in the underground scene. He's got a vision, and he's not afraid to share it with the world. And here's the kicker, he's been at it since the 5th grade. So while you were figuring out fractions, he was already dropping beats that'll make you groove like never before. You won't believe the hate I've been seeing about this dude, Nettsspend or whatever his name is. You know me, when I spot hate, I'm there in a flash. So I hopped on Apple Music, typed in his name, and I gotta say, his first song, well, it leaves a lot to be desired. Very different sounding to point where I can understand to some it would be unlistenable. But hey, they're just kids making some underground type music. I wasn't expecting Kendrick Lamar level bars from these guys. Now, I get the hate, but history seems to be on repeat with this dude. Let me break it down. There's this video of Nettsspend and Xavier that's been making rounds on Twitter, and I'm flabbergasted by how polarized it is. Usually you'd have a few folks saying it's trash, the usual, this isn't touching Ken Carson, hating, right? But this time, holy moly, there's a tidal wave of hating in the quote tweets, and here's the kicker. There's a bunch of positive feedback too. People are defending these two like they're protecting the last piece of pizza at a party. This video, along with another infamous snippet of him dancing, has gone absolutely nuts. But when you look at this video and consider the hate it's getting, doesn't it remind you of anything? If you've been into this type of music for a while, you might recall that the infamous snippet by Summers was also getting an absurd amount of hate. Not to mention when Ellie Pump first came into the game, people were hating like crazy. Yet just like the Nettsspend situation, it was also getting a ton of praise. But there are some key differences here we need to address when comparing these two infamous snippets and Lil Pump's rise. People are low-key hating on this kid because he's white. To be honest with you, most of my favorite rappers ever are white. I loved Lil Peep, I love Mac Miller, and Yeet is one of my favorite new school rappers. I mean, I get where these people are coming from on this topic, but really, is it that serious? It feels like we're just fishing for new reasons to hate on folks these days. The tweet has 85,000 likes, and it's a bit funny because, like, what is he appropriating exactly?